Anyways,
ايوه.
what's happening?
What's happening, Turks?
What's new?
خلاص I don't want to work anymore.
You don't want to work anymore?
No.
خلاص.
Okay. All right, fine.
What would you prefer doing, Turks?
Just be a stay-at-home mom, dad, anything.
There's,
I just want to.
Plant.
Yeah,
There's
I want to
this,
be a cat.
there's this thing called
Yeah, you're already halfway there.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah, you're already halfway there. Yeah,
I just need to get rid of the 9 to 5, and I'm good.
Turks. There's this thing called marrying a widow.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Go on, number one.
Marry a
Number
very-
one,
Okay.
we start dark later
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
We didn't go with dark early.
It's called
It's the darkness spectrum.
it's
that we
called
go
hedging
through.
your bets. Marry a very filthy widow
Wow.
and wait until time.
Yeah,
is
I'm
its
not-
Okay, first off, you need to be like, you mean
I'm not shiny enough to
filthy
be
rich.
a trophy. You got to keep that in mind.
You give the ha-has.
I disagree. You would be a trophy, Turks.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You can cook,
number one.
Please
Please twist this
you're
around.
fashionable
Push water on.
The what's the name? The brown box,
somewhat.
the wooden box,
All the way
No, no,
around.
no.
all the way
It's
around,
all the way
180 degrees. There you
Don't let it fall.
go. It's like,
Don't.
look, ladies and gentlemen, he has hands.
Yeah, they exist.
There you go. Look at you. Oh my God. We taught him how to use his hands now.
Yo, good
Yeah,
job.
we're almost there. We're almost
That's an
there.
achievement.
Bravo,
That's an
number
achievement.
one.
Yeah.
The longer you work here, the more you're gonna have like a self-esteem and then a head, and then you
The
grow
ne-
out your body.
The next step is using complex tools.
At the same time, you meant filthy rich.
I will use a
sir,
stick. I will,
sir.
Yes.
You meant filthy rich widow, not a filthy widow. I just want to go back to that.
I thought
Very important correction.
Yes, I just want to go
think.
back to that.
Thank you for highlighting that.
All right.
يعني technically فلوس وسخ الدنيا. Yeah, so I'm technically correct.
Technically, yes.
It is all dirt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've established.
It is all unclean.
We've established technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Why is that? Because
Because
it's technical.
because you can be a dick about it. That's why it's the best thing.
You can fudge yourself around.
Like, have you seen the episode of Seinfeld where the card says moops?
Yes.
And
The card said moops. Therefore, it's correct. Who cares if it's the Morse? You ever saw that episode?
No, yes.
Yo,
I need to watch that.
inside and two inside Seinfeld right now.
Yeah, Mala.
Yeah, I need very meta.
He very meta.
Yeah.
Stop using that word.
No.
Okay.
I-
no.
I'm,
It's the word of the year.
I'm,
No,
so,
it's
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm,
not the right word to use. That is incorrect.
Very meta.
I'm sorry for referencing one of the most
Okay,
popular
Kimberly.
sitcoms of all time.
I mean, okay, don't do it again.
Imagine it's a book that you watch.
Can we agree that Seinfeld going off the air gave a chance for Friends and everything else to have value?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
of course.
completely
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. Just
And
to-
then-
just wanna make
It's
sure
a
that we agree on
very
that.
different type of comedy, though.
Yeah, but when Seinfeld was on, no one had a chance.
Because
No one stood a fucking chance.
Okay.
The second he was off, people were hungry looking for something new.
And Friends popped.
No, the Friends was there before.
Wasn't popping.
It wasn't popping.
Yeah.
No.
Was Friends there?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it started before. Yeah,
94.
before he finished
he basically said, okay, I'm going to take all this money.
and bounce.
They,
And Bounce.
not he.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's with Seinfeld. Yeah.
Not Larry David.
come on, Larry David.
Come on.
Basically, they decided, okay, I'm done. I'm going to be Jewish elsewhere.
All right. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
I have a very specific
Be
bagel.
specific.
I have a very specific bagel I want to complain with. That's what I'm.
But
gonna do.
Larry went and gave us Curb Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
exactly. They ended up towards successful future endeavors.
which is apparently
But Seinfeld was so rich he didn't have to do shit anymore.
yes, Kirby Enthusiasm.
About cars.
You know, he's always been a Porsche collector.
Did comedians and cars. Well, that came much later.
Yeah, that came way
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
called.
Like 15 years later.
That's
Yeah.
having
Really
nothing
bored.
to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's being bored. Yeah, he started as a web series.
That's called wealth finding things to do with his time.
He didn't end up keep doing stand-up.
No,
No.
No, he quit stand up twice,
Yeah.
Okay.
3 times.
You know why?
I think he's back. I think he's back. I'm not sure.
Because he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
he can
the thing,
afford not to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It comes with the privilege.
Of being a very funny person.
Yes, that's exactly why it is. That's
Is that the privilege we were talking about?
That's not it, but let's go with it. Oh, well.
I have a question, Shamsi.
That's too fast.
Hey,
Go ahead, ask.
I have a very important question.
Thank you, Turks.
My question is, what is the deal with airline peanuts?
I hate you so much
I mean,
for that delivery. Like, really, really hate you.
yeah, look at how happy he is. It's sad.
He's so excited
What is the deal with
to
airline
make
peanuts?
fun of an 80s joke trope that,
that Seinfeld invented, hence
Yes.
the relevance.
yes,
Yes.
What is the deal with airline?
Have you ever had peanuts?
No, I travel first class.
You don't have peanuts.
They don't have penis. They don't have.
It's all cashews there, huh?
They don't have penis, but they have penis. Okay. Oh, that's why you're in first class. Oh, okay. Wait. Now we locked in something new. Who flew you?
My paycheck.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
Bank المركزي.
We'll get back to that one.
It's okay. You and Shams are on the same boat. It's just a matter of time.
Choo-choo?
Choo-choo.
It's not a boat.
That's not a boat.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Fucking boat.
some boats have horns, don't they?
It's called Hong Kong.
Yeah. There we go.
This is stupid. Hey,
we
welcome,
go.
Pastor Kabsa. This is your boy. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 177. I got the homie Turks right behind me.
Hey,
I got
delayed.
we have a latency problem. We got homie Champs right next to me. We got listener bro in the building.
Hello.
What's happening? What's popping? Today we got someone sitting in the restaurant. We got Joad sitting in the restaurant. They let me be the one to say
Hey.
podcast.
Yo.
Shout out to Joad. She's gonna sit there and she's not gonna talk. Anyway, no one cares. So on to important things.
Yeah.
So last episode, let's give an explanation. Everyone was asking me what the fuck was going on. Why was there a mechanical giraffe just like diving down every couple of
the
minutes? So last week we were recording our episode as usual, but we had a documentary team come and also cover what the fuck we're doing. We did something for the Vision 2030 transformation. You guys are gonna see it when it comes out. So I think what happened was someone in the government said, "Yo, how can we do something dumb?" And they're like, you know what? We have something dumb. We didn't do it too far. And then they decided to put us out there. So someone's getting fired.
That's the long and short of it, basically.
Yes, someone's getting fired.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to be here. The countdown has begun, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The second the episode comes out, no matter, I don't know when, maybe this year, maybe next year, but after that comes out, hey, it was good, nice knowing.
Yeah, someone.
Let's hope that we can talk before the episode comes out.
Hoping.
So we can give you a
Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Hey, yo, before I go. Oh, shit.
Someone is gonna find the nut milk question and this podcast.
Oh shit.
I'm laughing so hard because it's true. Well, anyway, it was nice. Shout out to everybody that was involved. Shout out to the whites for coming through and recording us in full 4K. Happy National Day, ladies and
Happy
gentlemen.
National
What's
Day,
happening? We're not asking.
أخيرا لا يعرض هناك. Nice.
I can't see your hand.
I am doing the Arza thing.
Yes, and you're still doing it. No one can see it.
Oh, wow.
Happy 92nd birthday
National
to the kingdom.
To the country,
Hey man.
to the peoples.
Oh yeah, the kingdom is the country. By
Yes.
the way, if you haven't figured that out, by the way,
Everybody there and here.
it's stupid. Oh my god, it was fun. Do y'all see all the
was.
festivities that was happening?
I mean, there's always festivities everywhere, so we can't.
As a person who lives next to a boulevard, I
Yeah.
love the National Day.
You had
I love the National Day. Nukta. My love for this country was what's keeping me patient.
so much, yeah, and you can hear it, yeah, you can see it, you
It's
can
not- it's not-
smell it.
No. I heard it until 7 in the morning.
Okay.
All right? People enjoyed taking fucking circles around my block. And that was not fun.
For days.
Especially if you have dogs that hate loud noises.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And people are just driving. The worst thing about it is people speeding like in my neighborhood, right? Like if one of my neighbor's kids just walked out for 2 seconds, it would have been over for them. Because people are just flying through.
But this is, yeah, and literally every 2 minutes or 3 minutes for the whole night.
Oh my God, bro. But it's our National Day as always.
I mean, there's a tradition at this point for people to go out on the streets and celebrate.
honest-
So if you want to celebrate, you know where to go.
To be honest, I feel like they didn't go all out like the year before.
In what sense?
I don't know.
You got to keep in mind that 18% of Saudis celebrated at home.
18%?
18%.
Okay.
فقط. And the rest are out there.
Oh, everybody
The
was
rest are
out.
enjoying it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, exactly. People were out and about.
I left
No.
my car at home
Okay.
and went walking, to be honest. تحلية. It was fun.
For what's the name? For activities we have. But the coverage, I think it was more internal than external this year. Like everybody enjoyed it internally. No one actually cared to talk about it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because we saw all the videos. People were out, man.
Like even at work, I would see everybody posting videos of like ardat and celebrations happening. So you had the celebrations going on everywhere you went.
From Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
From Wednesday, people were just celebrating.
It was a
Wednesday,
4-day affair.
Yeah, it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Everybody was popping. Saturday, they all started healing, alhamdulillah.
Yes. There's a phenomenon in Saudi National Day. This phenomenon I called خلاص يا فلة.
It applies to a couple of people. Yeah.
Okay, expand please, number one.
You know, when you're walking or driving in the street and you see a bunch of, let's be honest, a bunch of guys.
Ba-do-da-do-do.
And,
I'm sorry.
and
That's the Bedouin song?
No, that's the
Sure.
I'm just giving him a score. Right
And you
there.
start with Badudu, huh? Okay, all right.
Ba-do-do-do-do.
All right.
and you see a bunch of guys
Do-do-do-do.
and they think they're fella, but they're not very fella. So you go inside, خلاص يا فلا.
Okay.
خلاص يا الفل.
Oh wow, you're building up to that.
Of course, man. It's the blues.
The build up.
It's the National Day blues.
And you kept on feeling that basically.
Yeah, like you're not cool انك جالس في حوض ونيت.
Jealous.
And you're
Jealous.
Okay, wow, انت في حوض ونيت.
I mean, he's out there. He's celebrating with everybody else.
Somewhere else.
أنا أبغى أمشيه عشان يكمل.
You don't get to act so jealous.
Let's be
Don't worry
honest. The
about it.
most important thing about the National Day, well, not the most important thing, one of the important things was the ads.
The highlights.
So
Or
much-
when we
so
said
much
the
art.
things that you can't help but notice, let's say.
So many marketing budgets are blown on this day.
Yes. How many people failed?
Most of them.
Most of them, that's a lot.
There are two that stick to my mind.
The two best ones is the tourism fund. And
That was a good one.
I think was it
محتوى محلي.
Local
That's one,
content.
yes, local
okay, we
content.
agree on that.
Yeah, those two.
We're all agreeing.
Yeah,
haven't
top
seen
the
that
top
one.
two, best one. You didn't see them?
No, I don't think so. I saw the first one. I saw the tourism fund one. It was
Okay.
beautiful.
I'll play it for you. I'm gonna let you see while we talk. Go ahead.
Let's see. And شوف, there's a lot of different. لا, شوف,
Continue the conversation, please.
I appreciate it because it's a showcase of Saudi creativity. Like when you say marketing budgets are blown, okay, maybe yes, there's a lot of budgets blown, but at the same time, you get to see how different people can relate on the same subject, and it's something that's really honestly important. I feel you get to put that out.
So this one?
And for the local content one, you highlighted a very huge aspect. How investing in Saudi can really trickle down across, the different fucking spectrum. Like one decision by one person can affect so many different people in the same chain. And it's a very, that's why it was such a great ad, because it's a great showcase.
It's a great message.
Yeah, it's a great message, and it's a great showcase of how decisions can impact daily lives. That's one. And for the tourism fund one, it showcased a very, I don't know, special part of Saudi. I feel how sincerely you do actually feel like you know everybody around you. When you talk to people around you, even people you don't know, you use these terms of endearment, ammi, khali, boy, just because you feel like you can relate to the people around you.
But that specifically that advertisement for the tourism fund, that was
Beautiful.
not only beautiful, that was 100% real.
True, exactly.
Like nothing in it.
Authenticity.
Yeah, nothing in it that you saw. You were like, oh, this is some people. Like this is if you had to define Saudi in one commercial, that was it.
It's not constructed. It's not artificial at all. It's
This is-
completely real.
All it's saying is just pointing out the facts. This is who we are.
No
This
matter
is what
how
we do.
good your English is, you're always going to call on her sister.
Yep.
Like, this is gonna happen.
Not his sister.
Excuse me, sister.
Sister.
I think Romancia dropped the ball.
Wallah?
Which one was the Romancia one?
Romancia was the one that was the girl in the green dress singing as she walks through
Highlighting the plights,
war
the
and-
plights of Saudi, or the blights.
Yeah,
or
that Saudi
some
has
shit
gone
like
through.
that.
It's مفطح.
Yeah. By the way, that wasn't Romancia, but that was Maestro.
Yo, that's
bad, that was
that's a
Maestro.
great
Maestro.
slogan.
Yeah, that was
Almost
Maestro.
to be honest.
No, it was,
Samim Fattah.
the Maestro one was really awful. I like the second I saw it, I can tell you like which Lebanon office made that offer.
Yes, Eli
Yikes.
from AUB.
Like, all right, give me what was his name? I'm joking. No, stop.
There's always in Eli. There's always a, I don't know, like some other weirdly French name.
I won't be surprised if it was Lee Burnett, by the way.
Everybody participates in the cooking of the pot. Like the whole. That's
Hence
the
the pot is spoiled.
Yes.
لا بس انه يعني
رومانسية طيب. I showed you رومانسية. رومانسية was
which one was it?
It was about the one that was being stopped in the States from like entering offices and
Oh, the stereotypes.
The stereotypes,
There's stereotypes,
yeah.
and
Remember
the
that one?
stereotypes that we power through.
yes, we power through stereotypes.
شوف
It's some
I don't شوف
It is the national day.
شوف.
Remember, this is supposed to be a national day campaign.
celebration.
Yes, it's a national day campaign.
And for me, the fact that I think celebration is a key part here, and maybe you need to have focus on the positive rather than focusing on the negative,
Yes.
right? But I understand how different people want to showcase, Saudis in different contexts, and maybe sometimes a lot of these ideas they sound good in theory, right? But when you're actually going and executing them, the end result never really ends up.
You
coming
want
like
to
a vision.
hear the worst piece of advertising and
Wait, before you go there, no. I will stick to Romancia.
Okay.
Would you say, and this question goes to all of y'all, okay? Would you say that you give a shit about the stereotype that's been happening to us for the last couple of years when we go abroad?
no.
We don't care about it, but when you go through it, you're reminded.
When you go through it,
Yeah.
are you thinking, oh, this is happening to me because of this, or are you thinking this guy's an asshole?
No, in today's day and age, you don't have a right to stereotype in general because
No,
you have the entire internet to actually see who
Then-
the people that you're talking about are.
Yeah,
Get him the call.
ignorance is a
I think
choice.
he introduced him to America.
Exactly. Like you're still gonna
Yeah,
go.
call.
You're still gonna
Introduce
go.
them to America.
You're
They
still gonna
have no
travel.
excuse. They have no excuse.
But
Yeah,
but it does
I-
happen.
It does happen
It
to a
does.
lot of people.
It does.
You're gonna
I'm
get
not
extra
saying-
security screening. You're gonna get pulled
yeah.
over.
Yes.
Just because you have a Saudi passport
ممكن أكمل?
yeah,
That's why it annoys me.
or you have a relatable name.
It still annoys me that the stereotypes are still there because
Welcome to America.
Welcome.
I know. I'm supposed to tell you, bro. Like this
But
is it. If
what
you
we're talking
if you
about
get
them
sit there,
highlight.
ignorant. I'm not gonna say no. Yeah.
if you know that you are either way, that whatever you are, your ethnicity, your religion, whatever it is going to be attacked, it doesn't matter who's in front of you. Because it's a choice that he made.
yes.
Yeah,
Right?
true.
So you think like, oh fuck this guy. And the
true.
country that I'm walking into is doing this bullshit. You don't give a shit.
Also true.
So why give me a commercial about stereotypes that's happening to us abroad and like we're fighting
I
through
will
it?
say one thing.
That's not a fucking problem
I
for
don't
us.
remember what that.
Why? That's one of the ads I have.
It's one of the attack romancia.
I will say one thing about stereotypes. I'll take rednecks over coastal elites every single day.
Oh, all day.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
all day.
How about fucking both? Like instead of
No,
taking any of that shit.
I'll ta- I'll-
basically.
Well, but
I'll
you live
take
in a
Jim
world where you
Bob
have to
every
take
day.
something.
I'll take Billy Ray every day.
I like how
Billy Ray.
you
Jim-
defended the stereotype against you with two different stereotypes.
Yes.
Exactly. They get the
I will
vibe,
take that.
yeah.
I raise you a stereotype.
Like,
Here's your stereotype.
like one of my friends,
I got an extra one.
one of my friends did his English language acquisition in Texas, I want to say. He went with this very much like hick redneck family, the type that think that Jesus had an AK-47 or something. that vibe.
Oh wow.
Where in Texas, to be specific? 'Cause Texas is amazing, by the way.
The redneck.
I live there.
The rednecks, not Austin. Like rural Texas, like
So everywhere
tumbleweed land.
Tumbleweed there.
Tumbleweed land.
Texas is fucking huge, by the way.
Yeah.
And they had this very
That's
big
my favorite theme park, by the way.
and they had this very big Clydesdale horse. Like it was huge. Like Clydesdales are horses for pulling shit and whatever. Like they're huge.
Okay.
You know
Get to the point.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tow trucks of horses.
What the fuck are we talking
the horse was named Mr. Asshole. That's the point.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. Okay. All right.
And that was like, oh, I get the vibes. Like
That is smart. That is
and he named
because when he's telling you, that's what you're looking at.
yes, he named the second horse. It was Mr. Asshole too. That's the point.
Okay. Then.
And
All
they
right,
let
all
him
right.
name the
This is
horse.
where this is where we are.
This is a waste of time.
Yes,
This is a waste
I'm
of time.
trailing-
Go away. Go away.
It sounded more
in
in
other
depth in my
national-
head.
And other National Day events.
What happened?
There was a festival that happened in Ula. I think it was the Azimuth Festival. Middle East Festival.
That was the Middle Beast Festival.
Yeah.
That has to do with the national thing.
It happened like around the National Day weekend.
Yes, but it wasn't for the national thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think this is the second one they do, by the way.
This is the second
Yeah,
one.
this is the second
Yeah.
one. The first one was last year.
It's National Day adjacent.
But it wasn't a Middle East event, was it? The
It's
first
all-
one.
Yes, it was. It was always a Middle Beast.
Okay. Well, it was interesting to see, honestly. Like I was watching all the videos.
Shout out to everybody that went
Yeah,
there.
they had a lot
Everybody
of
had fun.
local, international artists as well.
In the desert?
In
Ula. Yeah.
So yes,
That's
in the
cool.
desert.
Set up a whole
everybody,
stage.
everybody rolled out. Everybody told me they had a lot of fun. They enjoyed
Nice.
themselves. So shout out to everybody in Middle Beast for making that happen. And yeah, I hope they have fun. I mean, most of them are still driving back right now.
Some-
They're not home.
Yeah. Somebody did a National Day thing in the metaverse, actually.
What?
Decentraland.
Okay.
There was like a local agency that did a National Day event there. Not sure how many people showed up for that, but you know.
How many? Sorry. It's not how many people showed up for that. How many people logged in? That's a difference.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
It's the same idea, Annie.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't know about metaverse events, to be honest. I mean, you're not gonna.
What are your thoughts about Second Life? And those thoughts are exactly the same.
Nothing has evolved.
No,
basically.
dude. When it comes to like online events, he had that.
Travis Scott thing in Fortnite.
Exactly.
That was like an actual thing. Like they put effort.
Yeah,
Yes.
but wasn't that during COVID though?
I don't know, but it
Yeah,
was,
I think it was, yes,
it
yes,
was during COVID. Yeah,
It was. Yeah.
I
when
don't know,
everybody
but-
was sitting at home.
But here's the thing, it can go both ways because they did this Travis Scott thing in Fortnite, and at the same time they did this Martin Luther King memorial in Fortnite. So we have
Oh, wow.
yes, so you have like Rick and Morty flossing in front of Martin Luther
Oh
King.
wow.
Like yeah, capitalism, be
Wow.
weird.
Yo, that is awful. Oh my god. Anyway, hope everybody had a great National Day. Let's see what. Oh, I'll tell you that a couple of days ago. I totally forgot. Getty Images and Shutterstock.
Is it Getty or Giddy?
Who the fuck cares?
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, you're giddy. Either
Giddy.
way. Both of them have banned anyone from uploading any AI art.
Ooh.
It
Okay.
came after a lot of protests from other creatives.
Okay.
Is it
Saying-
Giddy only
Photographs?
Photographs?
Yeah. No, I think everybody expanded now. They do also videos. Shutterstock, I think, does videos
No,
also.
but it's all like there's no digital art.
Yeah, you upload.
No, but so no matter they have
Getty-
Getty,
so-
Getty images are mostly just like news photography.
Yeah,
whereas
photography.
Shutterstock is just like
different
everything.
imagery.
Everything.
Everything.
So
Yeah,
that-
but it's
that-
all photography.
No,
at
but
the end of the day.
No,
that
no,
includes
no.
illustration.
Shutterstock also. Ah, right.
includes
Shutterstock. Yeah, I used to
illustrations
use
and
it
videos
for
and whatever.
textures and stuff too. Oof. Back in
Interesting.
the day.
Yeah, that was announced. I don't know. It was a couple days ago. I don't remember. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
Okay, that you're taking money out of the pocket of AI creators.
You're taking the money off actual creators.
Okay, first
People
off, relax.
creators.
Okay.
First off, relax. Okay.
Not-
AI
not-
creators.
Oh, no, no,
AI
relax.
creators are also creators.
Relax.
you know?
Okay, first off, name who's the top AI creator?
No, nobody.
Hey, shut the fuck up then. All right, exactly.
Nobody
What are
is.
you
Dolly.
talking about?
My boy Dolly.
Like we're still getting there, right?
Yeah, we're nowhere near
The
that.
number one AI creator is called the keyboard.
Okay,
mouse.
that I used to create this thing that you
Here's the
didn't
thing.
create.
I think when it gets very, very complex, that you need to put a lot of information to get results. I think that's when you're gonna say, yeah, this is an AI artist. As of now, when it's the same playing field in some sort.
Now that the software is basic and rudimentary
Yes.
compared to what
Once
it can
it
be.
becomes that you can,
No, but it still has parameters, and you still have to mess around.
but it's still, it cannot get to the point where you can
control it accurately.
every single detail exactly.
No,
control
there
every
are.
single detail.
There are some AI artists that
No,
are
no.
they're doing great stuff.
I'm talking about once you get to that, when it becomes that detailed, then you can say yes because the artist had to think of doing this.
So-
it didn't just get created
You,
for him.
you have to keep in mind, just like you can't call anyone who picks up a brush an artist, you can't call anyone who writes a prompt an artist.
Well, what I'm trying to tell
Oh,
you
you're
is,
calling some of them artists?
oh,
I
yes,
am
yes,
calling
yes.
some of them artists.
what-
Some of them do some amazing stuff.
What I'm telling you is, we're gonna get to a point that's gonna be a part of the system, a part of the ecosystem.
Yes.
An AI artist.
Yeah.
It's not now.
So it's not now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right now, there's nobody. But when it gets to that point, that it becomes very complex to get it done properly, and you can actually make every little detail of it your own, then that's when you can say, yeah, that's an artist.
But you see, what it sounds like to me, Shutterstock and Getty are doing, you're basically allowing the creation of a new, eBay of AI images, right? You're just creating your own competition because if I can't find it there, somebody else is going to,
Exactly.
somebody else is going to come and create the platform that's going to be like, yo, you want AI art that, serves your purposes for whatever? Tal, you can find it.
One of the scariest websites I've ever seen is something I used to back in the day use for presentations.
I keep forgetting that you're over there.
It's called, if I'm not mistaken, thispersonisn'treal.com.
Oh, I love that website.
It's basically if you need
Creepy.
to use
Create a composite image of people.
a person, like if you're doing demographics or whatever, you need Joe Schmo for this image. you type this person doesn't exist.com and it looks, it is photorealistic. But
Yeah.
this is not a real person. It's an amalgamation of millions upon millions
Let
of
me pull it
images.
up. Let me pull it up.
And this person, it does not exist. The computer made him. But you could not tell the difference. And that's really scary.
That is really fucking scary,
Yep.
honestly.
And that's what's happening.
Look, you see this person? Doesn't exist.
Fuck's sake, kid, على طول tricks. You're just throwing me. You're showing me unreal
and
people.
You see
This
this
what's
person?
happening.
Doesn't exist.
No, but see, there you go. When you say this person doesn't exist, doesn't mean this person never existed, right?
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist right now. But get my point?
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
this
no,
is
no.
a prediction for the future.
Oh,
This is a person in the future.
Turn
that
off
the
your
AI is
sci-fi.
telling
Turn
you.
off your sci-fi.
No.
And come back to reality.
No, that's not.
Oh, this person doesn't exist today, but he'll exist
That-
tomorrow.
It's like 40 شبه, right? So you always find.
Okay, you know what?
How many politicians?
Stop
is
walking
this?
into things that you're not supposed to walk into.
I
think
don't know,
one of the
honestly.
more-
It looks like a very common image, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an
Anyway.
amalgamation. But
Yeah, and when they did that face mashup of every single Republican politician and every single Democratic politician.
I remember that.
And they all look the same.
No, the Democratic
That
politician.
is racist.
The Democratic politician looked like a Democrat.
Politicians all generally look
That
the
is
same.
on brand.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Democrat looked like a Democrat,
Were you here last episode?
and the Republican
Yeah,
looked like a
very
Republican. Don't ask me how, but it lined up. They
Oh.
looked like, you would be a Republican.
I would imagine
You
they
be
would
a
all look
Democrat.
like, old white people, which is.
But very different variations of old white people.
Okay.
That's the Democrat looked like the old white person who doesn't do anything, and the Republican looked like the old white person who's actively screwing you over.
Okay.
So hence they looked like that.
And you could.
That's why the reason you can tell Republicans by just looking at them is because they have a system. It's just like a prep school, bro.
Yes.
You're getting into it. There's a system. There's a way for you to learn how to maneuver, how to act, how
Freedom
to be.
society, they call it.
Sure. This is what you want to call it. And that's why they all look the same.
Roe versus Wade.
If you look at Dems, that's why they're all over the fucking place. Did you hear?
Because they have no.
Oh, let me find this. Let me find
The
this.
Republicans basically have this old patronage system where you're a smart young person, you're gonna write right-wing things. Oh, fuck.
That's
Let me share a clock.
that's the Sith. That's the same system.
Yeah, it's
Wow. Okay.
the same logic.
Come here, apprentice.
Come here, apprentice.
Yeah, until you like shoot me down.
You
basically.
rise to become a dark lord of the Sith.
Yes.
Look at these brown people. Don't like them.
I'm loving that in between this conversation. Like this is a very
At the UN gathering, right? Guess who was caught?
general assembly.
Yes. Guess who was caught on a hot mic
Mhm.
talking shit? The president of South Korea.
What?
Oh wow.
Guess what he said?
Yeah, I know what
Okay.
he said.
Yeah. It would be so humiliating for Biden if these fuckers don't pass it in Congress.
Oh wow.
Pass with what?
Well, there's the House voting shit that's coming up right now, the midterms.
Okay.
And he was talking about that. Like, yo, these guys are fucking morons.
Okay. Like, yeah, what is going on here?
Like, everybody's trashing this guy in his fucking office and his party. Anyway. Well, what's next on the news? Y'all looking
I
at
don't
me
know.
for? Like, everybody's fucking quiet today.
No, I don't know. What else do you have in the news?
We went to an art exhibition, Shamsi.
Yes, we did.
Oh, y'all held hands and went to Jack's.
Yes.
Yes.
Aw.
Which was fun.
How was it?
I made fun of the art.
You excuse me?
I made fun of the art.
By the way, your coverage on Instagram,
Yes.
A1.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
mean, he always puts in the effort.
No. That was fun. So respect to that.
And it all had a theme.
Yes.
I don't know if the exhibit had a theme, but you tied it all with a
did
theme.
actually.
I created a theme.
Yes. See, the exhibit was going somewhere else.
Yeah.
I took
Very
it somewhere
different.
else.
And you took it to a different fucking planet.
That made sense to me.
Okay, where'd you guys go? Would you guys explain it to people?
It
Because
was
no one was there, by the way.
It
None
was
of us.
the Through the Fog 2 exhibition, I think. It was talking about the Abha wildfires. I thought it would be bigger, to be quite honest.
Aw.
Yeah, like
The
in
fires?
terms of
The exhibit.
in terms of the number of exhibits that were there. We didn't spend a lot of time. It was quite empty.
Yes. Here's the thing. I would agree with Shams when he said this would have had a lot more impact in Abha.
Which I think was where it was first exhibited.
Yes. Here, there's just you go there and you get the idea. Like, okay, I get it.
Vibes.
This means somebody did something.
Now, this is
That-
relatable in a certain
okay.
context,
You
in a
glitched in
certain
that
place.
sentence.
You glitched it.
That was on
It's
purpose.
okay.
That was on purpose.
Okay.
That was on purpose, everyone.
All right.
So it's
So what was it about?
here's the thing.
You
Like
pieces of shit.
It
You can't explain nothing.
it was talk about the wildfires that happened in Ebha.
Okay,
you know,
see?
and Ebha has
That's
nature.
called explaining.
Yeah, and Ebha has nature, so it had a lot of trees.
Yes.
What else did it have? It had a very interesting office of environmental. What was it? Environmental conservation, I think.
it was very subtle satire, and you can tell it was satire because it basically had satire everywhere. That's how we know it's satire.
It was a chance for me to spend some time with number one. That was the highlight for me, honestly.
He enjoyed my commentary.
Yes, I did very much number one. And going out and about with you to art exhibits and other fancy shit.
It's almost like I'm your friend.
Yeah, actually, it almost is.
Almost like
What a word.
This says a lot. This says a lot about Shamsi more than you, my
what
guy.
a
So
world.
don't worry about
Spoken
that.
with zero desperation.
Oh, it's as if we're friends, huh?
I mean, it's fun to do things together.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, I hope you guys had fun.
you guys should have joined us.
Yeah, I
I
should have.
feel
but
like
I
y'all
couldn't.
missed out.
No, I had to go put out some fucking fires. That's what I had to do. That's why I wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were talking about fires.
Yeah, I
there.
know. I had to go put out my own fucking fires.
Yeah.
Ones that you created.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, on fucking bended knee. Well, that was Muslim, wasn't it?
No, I have no idea.
That
I think it was Muslim.
I have no idea.
On bended knee, yeah, it was Muslim. Anyway, you want to play some music?
Sure. Let's go.
Speaking of boys, man.
Speaking of boys, man. What was
Okay.
it? Speaking of
Smooth,
boys,
smooth.
Aziz Wave dropped his long-awaited, if we want to say long-awaited,
EP.
Afrobeat EP,
awaited.
2 tracks and an interlude.
Yeah, 2-track with an interlude.
Look, before I start this, I love Aziz Wave. All right?
Produced by Nabil.
Produced by NBL.
NBL.
See, I don't want to mention NBL because I want to go talk shit to Aziz, but
Yeah,
now,
but now
now you
I
put me in
have
a position.
yeah, to talk shit.
All right.
Okay.
I told NBL, if I see one more track like this from Aziz, I'm killing him.
Okay.
He has to retire this shit.
Okay.
That's it. I need something new from Aziz.
So you're done with Aziz 1. You need to move on to Aziz
Because
2 now.
this was the end for me right now. Like these two, you dropped it. Now we understand your voice. We understand what you're trying to do. You better up your game.
You need to start expanding.
Watch him drop a single tomorrow.
I mean, it's ready. It's already ready.
It's called I'm Myself or some shit like that. You know how Aziz does that shit.
So the EP is entitled
It's called Oceana.
Oceana EP.
We talked about that.
By the way,
Yeah.
last time because there was a lot of people here, I don't want to take the time to talk shit, but everybody misspelled Oceana in this bitch. I just want to tell you.
That's not how you write
Especially
it?
him. No. This is wrong.
Okay.
This is wrong. How he spelled it here, this is the reason why I asked y'all.
Okay.
Then when I realized everybody else is stupid, I was
Okay.
like, let me just move on. But since the whites are not here anymore, y'all are idiots.
Bro, how is it? It's not even a real word, is it?
Tasleek.
It is a real,
It's a real word.
It's a real word. A word.
Spell it. You just saw
It's
it.
Ocean with an A.
Ocean.
Ocean.
It's ocean with an A, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna start.
Here's the thing: when you're singing Little Mermaid, do you say "under the sea"? What do you see? What do you sing?
Spell that. What's the spelling?
Okay, that's the different though.
What's the spelling?
That's a different though.
Ocean and N-I-A.
O-C. That's how you spell.
Okay.
You idiot. O-C-E-A-N-I-A.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything, but since we're talking about his album, he spelled it O-C-E-A-N-A.
That's Oceania.
All right. First off, we need to take him to ESL classes. That's number one we need to do. All right. Give him some good English, proper English. Sorry, Aziz, we love you, but we got to trash you real quick.
Oceania, the first name for Centria before they changed it.
Oh.
Are you fucking with me?
See, I don't even.
No, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he is
I'm about to
funny.
say. What?
Never mind.
Yeah, you just learned something new, did you?
Oh, I
In
did actually.
1974, Oceania
Anyway,
was.
Can we play Aziz's track?
I didn't know it was an official thing. Yes, please.
Why do I always tell you Oceania, Australian, Indonesia, my guy?
Bro, I was thinking of 1984 thing.
That's why I told you y'all was stupid on the last episode.
Okay.
I was
Embarrassed as a
thinking
fucking
Lost, to be honest.
You think of who?
The series Lost.
Oh.
That was
Speaking of Lost,
the airplane.
let's get lost in Temptations by
Ew.
Aziz Wave
Ew.
and NBL.
Look at you singing that smoothly.
Let's get lost together,
Lost in
fellas.
Temptation.
Why are you so lost?
Hey, let's go! It started!
I know you're lost.
I'm
I
going.
can tell by the way you talk to me. You got them temptations. You show me temptations.
This little fucker is good, by the way.
It is.
Hold them back from me.
Both of
I've
them are,
seen you
actually.
dance your
Yeah.
night away.
NBL is NBL all the way.
Night away. I know you wanna misbehave. Wanna misbehave. I need you here to demonstrate. Come and demonstrate. Oh, baby, demonstrate. Come and demonstrate. Oh. She from the desert, she feel like the tropics. How do you want it? Girl, say you got it, baby. Oh, I know how you feeling, though. Demonstrate me what your ratio. Fill my love until it overflows, till it overflows. I still know that you're lost. I know you're lost.
Come on,
I know
Aziz.
you're lost. I can tell by the way you talk to me. You got them temptations. You show me temptations. You can't see, no holding back for me. I've seen you dance your night away. Your night away. I know you wanna misbehave. I need you here to demonstrate.
When NBL is on the beat, that shit is scary, bro.
Bro, it's a slick, you know,
Beautiful,
honestly,
beautiful
it's
track.
Slick production.
No, I'll come and find you. No, you won't be lost. Find you. No, you won't be lost. And I'm here to
Hearing Aziz ooh in my ear is ridiculous.
You're not enjoying that?
No. Yo, shout out to Aziz. Shout out to NBL. No, don't find me, Aziz. Leave me alone. Shout out to the boy, yo. Oh, what a fucking beautiful
That was
track,
nice.
man. That was a fucking beautiful track.
That was nice.
It was. Guess what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna call Aziz.
Oh, wow. Just to give him a hey.
Just gonna give him a heads up. Hopefully he answers. Because, you know, usually
I think he was feeling under the weather the past couple of days. I'm not sure how he is now.
I called him a couple of days ago. He was, I think he was at home. Look, I have this thing. I told Cali B and Layan the same thing. If I have to ring more than twice, I lose respect for you. So I just lost respect for Aziz. Go away.
That's done.
That's it. It's done. That's it. Now he needs to reintroduce himself. To
You
me.
need to know that this is Sunday at 10:30 a.m. This is prime time.
This is prime time.
10:30 p.m.
11 p.m. By the way.
Yeah, prime time.
Prime time. But yeah, shout out to Aziz. Shout out to NBL. What a great fucking EP. I'm looking for more from these fucks. I swear to
Definitely.
God.
Oh,
Question: what does EP stand for?
Excellent performance.
Electric
Don't tell him.
phenomenon.
Don't tell him.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Extended play.
Extended play, yes.
So a song.
No. So a collection of songs. Hence extended.
So an album.
Ask him what LP.
Welcome past the Kabsa Records.
This is where we teach you like
Ask him what
the lingo.
LP stands for.
What does LP stand
Low
for?
performance.
Long performance.
It's what you got. Sorry, no mind. So next
Yeah.
one. Next one.
Yo.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Hellos.
I love you.
As you can imagine,
I
a
feel
long
like I
performance.
gave you that shovel. And you dug it.
Yeah, I bury myself alone.
Yeah.
I have nothing to blame but myself.
As always. Always remember, look, no matter what happens in this world, no matter what happens, what stereotype, no matter what, you're always going to be a loser.
Alhamdulillah.
Just keep that in mind all the time.
Alhamdulillah. Consistency.
Look how he gave up on life. Look how he is today. Look at him.
Oh God, no.
Look at him as he waves at the truth. You know,
Look at him.
The wake up sign.
No fucks given. Look at him.
none.
Yeah. Well, you get threatening me?
With what? Big head.
Oh.
That's فقدان الشغف that I've heard about all the time.
Yeah.
Well, last week we were talking about the traffic police using drones
Yeah.
Yes.
to give out tickets, and we know it's going to be tickets,
To survey the
violations and
the
stuff.
streets.
It's survey. So now they announced that also the municipality is going to have it,
Oh, really?
and that's the one that I'm really interested in. I just
Yeah.
told the boys a second ago you were busy
Yeah, the
working.
video is crazy.
Wait, what? What are they
Model.
doing?
So it's basically the drone already understands what's a waste and what's not.
Okay.
And the drone will go, let's say let's say they're building a new neighborhood, right?
Okay.
And there's construction of houses and stuff like that. The drone will go through and knows what's waste and what's not, and if it should be in that area or not.
Automated waste detection.
Yes. شيل زبالتك يا زبالة.
Yes.
Interesting.
now you can really.
Okay, that's really clever.
That's really clever, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times especially when I was looking for houses, every time I go through a neighborhood that's being built, by the time I get out, all my tires has like fucking nails in it and shit. So it's good that they're taking care of it.
Bro, it's good that they're using drones for clever things.
Yeah,
honestly.
of course, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
You just saw what they did with Tuakalna when everybody else was using super apps for different reasons.
بس انه it's برضو يعني it's the whole idea of extending drones into daily life to different services, from delivery to waste detection
Yeah.
to
It saves you money
to looking at traffic patterns and
rather than having
streets.
3 people to cover a certain section of Riyadh. You can have one guy in a drone.
Yeah, simply.
That's that simple.
I told you guys, I can't wait for our streets to be a double-decker street, Basata, where you have cars at the bottom and drones up top. You're gonna have the police drones, the delivery drones, everything.
Like a whole service line.
everything. Yeah.
I actually saw somebody delivering using, it wasn't a drone, but it was just like, speaking of things that fly, Annie, I saw somebody.
Was it a
making-
commercial?
Hold up.
Was it a commercial?
It was a Hunger Station
I saw it on the
commercial.
news though. It came
Okay,
on the
never mind
news.
then.
Like somebody
They
was,
have commercials in the news.
okay. No,
Between the news, actually.
somebody was making a delivery using jetpack. I think it was Hol Faisaliya or something like that.
Jetpacks aren't real, Shamsi.
Bro,
No?
no.
Really?
Jetpacks
That
aren't
was the
real.
Hunger Station commercial.
It was
by
a
the
Hunger
way.
Station
Yes.
commercial? Okay.
Yes, you got fooled.
They actually brought
Yes,
it on
you
the
got
news.
fooled. See?
I'm looking, I'm like, what do you know? Somebody
if
with a
anybody
jetpack.
is selling AI art,
okay.
this is the loser who's gonna buy it and believe it's real.
Of course I'm going to buy it. Of course it's real art. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's real art. Why'd you have to
Okay.
print it, huh?
It exists. I can hold it.
Sure. All
I
right.
can see it.
Jetpacks aren't real, Shamsi. There's this thing called fuel, aerodynamics, weight.
Yes.
Yeah,
but there is that
there's
dude in
still-
LA.
See?
Who is
There's,
that dude?
there's two types of jetpacks. There's the actual jetpack and there's the water jetpack.
Yeah, but they have the entire
They both
ocean.
exist.
Shuf, they exist. They're just not practical.
There's
Yeah.
a guy in LA that no one knows who the fuck it is. But every couple of months, you hear that through the air traffic control that there's a guy flying next to planes.
Fucking Tony Stark, my God.
I'm not joking. You guys know the story?
Like, that's actually real.
Yeah, it happened like 5-6 times. You can Google it right now.
Are you sure
Okay.
it's not Florida?
And no, it's in fucking California. It's in LA. And it's
You're talking about
all
Florida,
a
man. That's a
lot of
different
times,
superhero.
and no one can catch him.
No one can catch him.
No one
Bad.
can catch him.
He's that good.
Yes, he's that good or he's that fast. We don't know.
Even better.
So every now and then, like you hear like the air traffic talking to each other. Say, "Yo, by the way, there's a guy flying next to us."
Flying bird man.
Okay, I'm sure that's not what they're gonna call him.
We need to find a name for this guy.
Yeah, jetpacks do exist. How is this dude flying around?
I just really enjoyed them buying this shit, to be honest.
The
Fuck that
Illuminati.
shit.
That's how he's flying.
What do you mean jetpack thing exists?
Like he's telling you about a jetpack man. Call him jetpack man.
You guys talk about each other.
A
I'll find it for you.
jetpackist.
Yeah,
This is
that's the
bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. But yeah, go on.
And شوف برضو the problem with that, you know, is
Funny enough, it's called Jetpack Man.
there we go. I'm telling you,
I am
Jetpack
calling
man.
bullshit.
There we go. On point. The problem with driving with a jetpack is you need to worry about more than two dimensions.
Flying, yeah, driving, flying.
You're
You're not driving, you're flying.
you're
You're not driving.
okay.
You're
fine.
not driving.
You're flying with a jetpack. Is you have to worry about 3 dimensions and birds. You have to worry about birds.
First
Yeah,
off,
that's the fourth dimension.
Jetpack Man or guy in a
that's time.
jetpack
Okay.
or Iron Man is an unknown person or object that has been observed flying what appears
Object.
to be.
I'm going to say object.
Let me finish. Flying what appears to be an unauthorized jetpack around the Los Angeles, California area at least 5 times in 2020, 2021.
I want to see a video.
There's all of them right here. You can play them later on by yourself and check it out.
Is it the aliens? Is it the advanced party?
Hold up. Multiple airplane pilots have reported seeing Jetpack Man
Yeah, that was a nickname.
at altitudes around 1,500 meters.
Bro,
1,000 feet.
somebody needs to sell merch of this guy. I
All
would
right.
buy a T-shirt that says Jetpack Man.
No.
You
No,
don't
hell
deserve
no.
money.
Oh, look.
Shamsi.
It's on BBC.
Honestly,
it's on
like, man.
Mashable.
Like this
It's,
guy,
it's on NBC Los Angeles.
this guy's a winner. Okay.
Like this has been happening for a while. Yeah.
Okay, sounds dangerous, but still,
Well, it's dangerous that you're coming next to airplanes. But
it's
this
dangerous
is
that you're
something-
flying an unauthorized jetpack. Also, Yanni, that's not, bro. The fact that bro, what are you talking about?
Jetpack man back in the sky.
How high? How high up is he going?
I just told you 1,500 meters.
Shit, that's
idiot.
a lot,
Like, yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to call BS. Like, air pressure, lack of oxygen. Like,
bro. He has a helmet,
Yeah, everyone says it's like fully kitted out.
geared. What are you talking about?
okay, this is a super villain.
Dude, it looks like supervillain. It looks like that dude. No, that's a
Okay.
drone. That's
Oh
a
my
drone with a suit.
It could be.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
that's a true crime documentary waiting to happen. If you
Bro, imagine if it's actually a drone with a suit. Imagine what kind of a troll would have to actually.
It's like one of those
Put a mannequin-
The question you're gonna have to ask yourself: what kind of person owns something that can move that quick, that high,
That fast.
well, that's quick is.
No, it has to be in threes. That quick, that high, that fast. Marketing man is marketing, my guy. Come on.
I need to sell.
I need to be redundant, you know.
Yeah. So
So
It exists.
It's honestly, if this is not the future, guys, I don't know what is.
see the beautiful thing. that
There's
I
an
know-
actual, literal jetpack man
There's not. He's
terrorizing the
Relax,
skies.
relax.
It's a drone.
If there's any technology that can do that, one of the things that I'm grateful for since it's on National Day is the fact that I know if there's a technology that can do that, we will have it here.
Yes.
We will develop it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever I see these things, like I look forward to it because we're not in the day where it was, excuse me. Oh, look at what they're doing. Now we're like everybody else. Okay, who invented the next best technological thing? The best nanometers, the best whatever. Because we all understand, especially if you're in tech, like Apple's screens, it's not Apple's screens, it's Samsung's or LG's, right? So there's people manufacturing and doing R&D, and other companies are taking and putting it together. Now we're playing the same game. We're doing the same exact thing that everybody else is doing. What's the latest technology? How much does it cost? What can we use it for? Let's take it. Let's move forward. So right now we're at a time that if there's gonna be a jetpack man, we're gonna have them around.
We're gonna have multiple jetpack people.
We're gonna have more. We're gonna have them give them violations. Also, they're gonna be traffic police. They're gonna be everything.
وصل hunger station.
Yep. Us in the Emirat.
Honestly, I agree with that. I actually do agree with that in terms of where we're pushing the technological envelope. Like we already have one of the most advanced 5G networks in the world, right? And
we already signed a deal to make it more advanced.
Yeah, and you look at NEOM and the ambition, the scale that NEOM is going for, you actually see that at this point, Saudi's no longer playing catch-up. Saudi's pushing the envelope forward in a lot of these different, areas.
That is a fact. I see no lies on that one.
The what?
Envelope.
Okay.
You didn't say that.
What did he say?
Envelope.
And
yes.
Wow. See, this is where we go back to the point of y'all are focusing on the wrong fucking thing here.
I'm focusing on my
you know why?
amusement.
Because we were not the one who was bragging about our vocabulary.
I mean,
And we were not the ones bragging about how many books that we read.
I know.
And we were not the ones bragging that we're the most intellectual.
I know the words. It doesn't mean I have to spell
I'm just saying.
it doesn't mean
We're
I have
not
to
the one that
pronounce
was bragging.
It doesn't mean I have to pronounce it right.
You know your boys.
Yeah.
When you open up that door, we will look for a flaw, no matter how small it is.
And once again, off the fucking rails with the topics. Off the fucking rails.
Chabs, you could be Dr. Chabs.
Yeah.
We'll be like, by the way, for a doctor, you shouldn't say it like that.
It's pronounced stomach, not stomach.
Tell him.
Stomach.
Say bomber.
Bomber.
Oh, yo.
تعلم.
No.
Let's go.
تعلم.
Round of- Come on, round of applause. Come on, guys. Respect. It's our boy. He's doing something better with his life. Say it again.
Nah.
Bomber.
There you go.
Try me tomorrow.
Say bombardment.
Bombardment.
We're almost there. It's okay. We're almost there, buddy.
We're getting there.
Do your best.
Yeah, give us some questions. خلاص عاد.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we have questions. I totally forgot.
Bombardment أخوي.
I apologize. Bombardment. All right. Let's get to questions. I totally forgot about questions, but thank you for telling me, my friend.
So,
This is why we're friends.
that's why I come here.
All right. Questions again. Yay. Theme song.
Questions.
Questions.
My face is sound for questions. I can pick anyone. Pick anyone, honestly.
Hold on. Listen. Let's do this. Hold on. Where is it?
Any, mini, money, mo.
So many buttons.
I know,
So
bro.
little time.
Color.
I'm trying to figure out which one was the one for the chipmunk that we did last time.
Okay, top.
Was it this one? There we go. Welcome to questions.
That's
And
enough.
okay, best.
That's it.
Why not?
Hey man, we did something different today.
I mean, there should have been a sound effect. We'll explore that. We'll try it out again.
No, we
Alright.
won't. You know we won't.
Yeah.
All right, first
Why are
one.
you asking this?
Why are they called kegels and not push-ups? No, I'm sorry. I should have read that first.
Whoa.
I should have read that first.
Okay.
I should have read that first.
I mean, that's sexist. I think completely.
It's a girl who said it.
And utterly.
It's a girl who said it.
Okay, still, girl, that's sexist,
Yo,
yo.
shout out to
Yeah,
you for the
yeah,
setup. I
yeah.
appreciate you.
I mean,
Kegels are gender neutral.
exactly. Kegels is gender neutral.
I do kegels.
I mean, they're
We
I
all
bet you do.
I do.
everybody
Ah,
has muscles that they need to work out.
Amen. Amen.
You know?
Turks, give us a glimpse of how you work a kegel.
You're seeing it right now. You've seen it every episode, but you can't tell.
Look at me.
I'm doing it right now, actually.
Look at me. I'm doing it right now.
Look at me. Oh wow.
Oh my god. We need to vet these questions.
Thank you, whoever asked that. Thank you for the good start.
Oh my
I
god.
remember Shargiya, this dude walked in. He was so pissed off. And he kept staring at me. And I knew how to make him laugh. He said, stop staring at me while I'm doing my kegels.
Yeah.
He just blew up.
Oh
An
wow.
asshole. Okay, question 2. Let's get the hell out of here.
And we go on.
I'm gonna give this question to Turks because I don't trust you.
Why?
Maybe number 1, but mostly Turks.
يا رب سترك.
Best movie theater snack.
Nachos with cheese, and cheese.
Agree.
No, actually, salsa in the middle.
No.
2 cheese.
Oh, yeah.
So you can.
It's all cheese all day.
Yeah.
No. You gotta break the monotony of nachos and cheese.
Monotony. There is no monotony in nachos and cheese.
You don't have taste.
It goes on. The goodness
You
goes on.
don't have taste. You don't get to comment on food.
Yes.
Bro, okay, so listen. It's not the best cheese, but it's cheese.
It doesn't qualify as cheese. It is liquid fat.
Bro, they say it's cheese. I believe.
And what is cheese?
Good liquid fat.
Also caramel popcorn. Yeah, that's a good second.
Mix.
Yeah.
You gotta mix them. You gotta
you
gotta
don't.
have the
Contrast.
salt and sweet. Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't.
You don't gotta.
You don't.
Most of the things gotta. Until you don't, this doesn't qualify for you because you don't go to theater.
Yeah, but it's nacho cheese all day. I remember when I used to go to the theater.
When?
It's nacho cheese all day.
The days and the Halcon days of
Halcyon.
pre-IMAX.
Halcyon days.
I used to
Halcyon
go at
days.
a time when they used to do this when they taught the movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. They have to wind it up.
That wasn't sound effect.
الجمهور حضر في السينما.
Oh, also get some Red Bull and frozen Mountain Dew.
That's what I heard when you were doing that.
يا علي يعني كيف
ليش في مطور في سينماتكم انتم خير؟
براود انجلس Shout out to Proud. Anyway. Next question, guys.
Please.
Next.
غير asshole.
This is too dark. All right, next question.
Go.
All right. Oh, this for you, Chamsy. Okay.
وصلنا.
A monkey has his finger on the trigger of a gun.
Oh, well, this is going badly
All right.
already.
He does not seem, by the way, this is a salsa manga question.
Okay.
He does not seem to understand what it is or what it does. What would Shamsi do to further complicate the situation?
He would ask him his feelings.
I would say, come here, monkey.
What
Okay.
would Shamsi do? Don't put your hand on the trigger.
No. I would literally say, come here, monkey. And the monkey's afraid he's going to start shooting.
يا عارف له.
خلا عندي
اسمع.
ما عليك.
If there's one thing,
It is ما
if
عليك.
there's one thing I've learned, ما يمديك تقردن قرد. ما يمديك. Okay.
Oh my god.
That is profound. That is.
Oh my god.
انا بجد يا اخي قرد يا اخي ما يتقرد.
Put that on a t-shirt, guys. Sell that.
He's gonna do whatever
Oh my god.
he's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants, man.
This is the last episode. I wanted to end on this. ما يمديك تقردن قرد.
If in the future any teacher calls me in for a just because my child did something wrong, that's the quote. That is the quote.
It's a losing situation here.
The more you think
Oh
about
my
it,
god.
the more you think about it, the more profound it comes.
I mean, it's true. Bro, literally, I was watching a clip of a monkey pulling a fucking tiger's tail just because he can. Literally, he wasn't a monkey. It was some sort of Altini ism for
Orangutan?
primate family.
Primate family. Shamsi.
Sure, fine, whatever. You can call him Shamsi if you want. I mean, he's that fearless. So
Oh my god.
proud of him.
All right, next one. The next one's a topic.
Okay,
It just says 7th grade.
it happened. We've moved on. We went to 8th grade. Life went
Everybody
on.
laughed when you saw what I did for Insta story when we were doing the documentary.
Yeah.
Everybody laughed. They're like, "Yo, we want to know." I was like, "Yeah, you gotta have to wait for the documentary to come out."
Something to look forward to.
Oh, Shamsi in 7th grade. By the way, I wasn't around for the Shamsi in 7th grade thing, but I was there when Shamsi was telling the story. Now, look, can I explain something to people? I'm not gonna tell them the story.
Okay.
But it's not as funny as everybody thinks.
It's just
the
the context.
It's just the context and how Shamsi delivered it.
lack
That's
of-
what is so
Yes.
fucking funny about
It's
it.
the
It's a lack of self-awareness.
Yes.
And see, it's,
Literally.
it's proof of Shamsi's comedic chops. The fact that it is this infamous.
No, it wasn't. You were not
know?
trying to be funny.
Okay.
You were not trying to be funny.
Speaking facts.
Exactly. You were speaking facts.
Literally.
Oh my god.
And I was telling it like it is.
One day we'll have a tell-all book.
Yeah. A documentary.
All right, next question. Oh my god. I never thought the day would come when we have to share like the joke of 7th grade with the
Bro,
rest of the
people are
world.
the fact that people are still asking.
Oh my god. Anyway, next question.
So
Would listener number one ever reveal himself?
No.
I mean, he already has, right? You can see his big head.
He's over there.
You know,
He's smiling down on us.
see? Very big head.
Will you listen number one?
No.
Will you ever reveal yourself?
No.
I mean, that
I live inside your hearts.
he would fail as a mystery agent man.
What kind of dark, retarded heart is that? I just want to know.
It has palpitations.
All right, there we go.
تضخم في القلب.
Bro, honestly, if everybody had a little number one in their hearts, the world would be a better place.
Ah.
Do you have?
I'm so glad you didn't say inside them.
I mean, see, that's what you want, Dirk.
have a-
That's what you want, not me.
Hey, a man can dream. A man can dream.
You can hope.
It's 2022. A man can dream.
There's still time.
He's still young. Still.
Exactly.
What's the name? Is there a listener number one living inside your heart?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I can tell that there's a listener number one living inside his head rent free.
Oh, definitely rent free all day, son.
Bro, honestly, he reaches out every day. Like, I can't help but think of him.
Next question.
Because he
before I
reaches out
dive.
every day. Like, I have to actually look at his name.
Oh,
Oh.
trying to get out of it. Just say you love the man.
I love the man.
I love the man. Anyway.
Said it, didn't I?
I love you too, Shamsi.
Woo. Next question.
Yeah. Some feels in here.
Okay.
Okay, we
This is number one. I'll give this to you.
Yes.
We're all going to share the answer, but I want to start with you.
Oh.
I'm doing this new thing where I'm throwing questions at people for no fucking reason.
but just because I can.
Yes.
You can.
Reasons as to why some people are not happy with the progress of Saudi Arabia. Besides, fuck them. Give us another answer.
I don't know. You're not with the program, honestly.
Entitlement to progress.
Yeah, no offense. Like I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. There's this weird phenomenon of, oh, you're living in LA, but like only now you're Saudi. You've been Saudi for the past 5 years only? Why, my friend? Because you're a fair weather Saudi. ما فهمت يعني. Why aren't you happy with the quote unquote progress? Like progress takes time. And the progress has been significant.
It was.
Well,
Like,
because
مرة.
the reason they did that is because I know who you're talking about. And I know a lot of people like that. I remember them. And I remind them also. It wasn't a popular thing to be Saudi back then. For them, to feed their agenda, to feed their ego, to feed what they want to do, and how they want to fit into society or the society that they want to fit into. So it was better for them to say, no, I'm not.
I'm Middle Eastern.
Because it gives them more value with those people than it does give themselves, right? But then when Saudi started popping, Saudi started doing this thing, and they realized, oh, the thing that I've been doing abroad, I can do it in Saudi. Now they want to show their national pride. Why? Because again, it does the same thing that it did before. It feeds into their ego, feeds into their agenda, feeds into their objective. Now, those people, everybody knows them. Like they're not going to hide it. And I think when Sultan Gelik was here, he said it like in the best way possible. He was like, we see you living in Dubai. We see you living in LA. We see you coming here for a fucking paycheck then leaving again. So we know who you are. You're not going to fool nobody. You're going to fool people on Snapchat, you know, especially with this new cleavage thing that's been popping lately and everybody's been using it for advertisement. Yeah, you can pay extra and you get cleavage so we get more viewers and I can sell your product more. Yeah. Anyway, sell your body if you want. It's
it's called a rate card.
Marketing, man.
Giving you technical terminology, my guy.
He's basically, yo, don't hate on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't hate on the
There's a
hustle.
price list for a reason.
Don't hate on the hustle.
You want a dismas? You pay a dismas.
You want this many guaranteed views?
Yeah.
There we go.
Want them thighs? Anyway. So yeah, we know who they are. We know how they act. No one gives a shit. Like, seriously, like they're not important. And those people, their time is really ticking. Look, there's 2 people on Snapchat that I'm watching. And the reason I'm watching is because I've been watching them for a while. If I say the names, everybody's going to know who it is. I'm not going to say their fucking names. But I've seen them try to evolve. And as they're getting older, it's getting harder for them. So I'm trying to see what they're trying to do and how they're going to get out of the bullshit they get out of.
Is it how do you do fellow kids type of vibes?
No.
What?
No.
What kind of shit do you watch?
Exactly.
You don't know that gif where Steve Buscemi is
Yeah,
like,
I got that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there's a couple of them. I think everyone's going to follow their path. We already got rid of the Kim Kardashians. The Kims are already gone. I think there's only like one left in Lebanon that's just lost, holding on to that card. And now we got these new things that they're trying to find their identities and who they are right now.
Fruit culture kids.
Sure, if that's what you want to call them.
Third culture, kids.
So I think
I am not Iranian. I am Persian. That type of vibe.
It is. Hey, by the way, if you meet Persians abroad, they fucking hate Iran.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Proudly
like,
so.
hate
Hence the joke.
Yes. But a lot of people don't understand that. Like, if you have, like, I have a lot of Persian friends, right?
Yes, watch their Insta stories right
Oh,
now.
man.
They're very upset.
Oh, friends is like,
It's
I
a
just know
stretch.
them. I just know we hang out with the same people.
Acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like we hang out. But yeah, like every time you mention it, they go crazy on it. But anyway, so right now you're going to see a shuffling for the new direction. Who is who? And what is the new it? And how are we going to look like? Speaking of that,
I think حتى يعني
I
you're
wanna
seeing
tell you
TikTok
something.
coming up and dominating, so I'm guessing you're gonna find those people there, right?
oh yeah, we saw those people that with no rhythm try to have rhythm. We saw them trying to dance
Okay.
to get your attention and do competition. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Okay.
It's not working. I think it's going to be passing of the old guard. That's what's going to happen. I think Snapchat is going to die down. And as it dies down, they're going to have to find another medium. And we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. TikTok is coming up.
But the best thing, to be honest, like I'm not hating on this whole Snapchat game. I mean, do you? Who gives a shit? I'm just going to criticize. Same way you criticize me. Today is much better than before because people are trying to express themselves more than before. Before they wanted to be an image of someone. Right?
Okay. Portray a different personality. Yeah.
Exactly. And right now, people are finding the identity, even like influencers are trying to find the identity of who they are. They're still going to be fake and they're still going to give you those fake smiles. They're going to sell you some bullshit, some crap they've never seen anywhere. They're still going to do that shit. That shit's not going to stop. Yeah, this is how they make their money.
Rate card.
Yeah.
But they recognize that authenticity sells. So they try to fake authenticity as much as they can.
They can't do the sad thing. The sad thing doesn't work.
Yeah. What do you mean the sad thing? The emo
Yeah,
thing?
it doesn't work. You're not gonna see like influencer number XXX going to their store and like, yo, I feel bad today. Check out my boutique catty store.
Yes.
Candy store.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Now you got to be upbeat. You got to be smiling. You're watching these older women going into extreme plastic surgery to just keep up with this new wave that's coming after them and it's eating them alive. So it's interesting. What's the next version of Snapchat going to be with all these influencers?
Yeah, somebody's got to find a niche.
Yeah, because all of them sucked on Instagram. The Instagram didn't work for them. It didn't pull off what they wanted. But Snapchat worked perfectly. Now it's good. I'm just paying attention to the business, see what's going on. Anyway, next question.
Let's go.
Next question. And if you Adel, if you want to have a very interesting time, just click on the snap map every now and then in like certain regions. So you're gonna see like
Okay, first off, all day.
أهلا بالعصر.
That Snap map is
Yeah.
my friend, buddy. What are you talking about? Hey, everybody uses Snap map all day. Thank you. I appreciate you. I can see what's going on before I go out.
Explore the world.
Oh my God, well, Snap map, man, that's the W right there.
it's reality.
It is. Next one. If you boil a funny bone, does that turn it into a laughing stock because it's humor?
What?
If you
What?
boil a funny bone, it turns into a laughing stock, a stock for soup, because it's humorous. Humorous is a bone.
I don't get it.
Yeah, if you really can get it, it's a stupid ass fucking
What is
joke.
a stock?
It's straight
food
out of 101 jokes
Yes.
to read on the toilet.
Okay.
That book, you know that book?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a stupid joke.
that's his brain.
Do you make soup with stock? Is that what it is?
Yes, there's this thing called chicken stock, Shamsi.
You know what stock is?
What's then?
It's tasty water.
It's tasty water. مرقة.
Okay.
عارف المرقة؟
Okay. See, there we go.
إيه.
There we go. Okay. وش اسمه ذاك اللي ينباع؟
Maggi.
Maggi. There we go.
What is it?
Stock.
Stock.
Okay. There we
شكرا
go.
جزيلا.
Wow.
I hate you.
Levels.
I hate you.
Levels.
I hate you.
Like, see, I'm learning something.
Not
Oh,
everything
wow.
is burgers
I'm
and fries.
comedy,
Chelsea.
man.
I'm
I do the comedy.
I don't do food. I have no idea.
I don't do comedy food.
Yeah, I don't do comedy food.
I don't do comedy
I don't know
food.
what the fuck stock is.
All right. Next one. We got a couple ones to go. Come on.
I can't get over this, but okay.
Oh, hang on there, fellas.
Wait.
We're almost there.
We had to read it out for you when this guy stopped. I'll have to get a little joke. Yeah.
What is? Go on.
How does family affects the choices you make, the friends you choose, and the partners you have?
Very much depends on how much.
Thank you for that answer.
There's this thing called
very much.
It depends on
The
how much
answer
your
to how
family
much
has
is yes.
been involved.
listeners. There's this thing called generational trauma. Maybe you've heard about it.
Yeah.
No, it depends on how much your family is involved in your life. What school you go to is going to define your social circle. If your parents are, more engaged with what you're doing in terms of your hobbies and your activities, definitely that's going to affect you getting that support from them, getting that drive forward. If they, care about who you spend your time with and who your friends are and what they do and, all of that, that's going to, there's going to be some sort of, don't spend time with this person. No, try to, put your energy here more or less. But that's not true for all families. Families have different circumstances. Sometimes parents don't have that much time for their kids. Sometimes parents are not as interested in their kids' lives, or they don't think that, they should interfere as much. Sometimes the parents are overbearing and overprotective to the point where kids don't know how to make it in the real, in reality and the real life. So there's no one single answer for one single person.
Look, in Saudi, your family has a say in a lot of things until you are adult enough to make your own decisions, do your own thing.
No, until you're married.
Until you're married.
Even then, beyond that,
No. Relax. Yes, it used to be until you're married. It's not that much anymore.
depends on the family.
Yeah, no, because right now Saudi is not the same Saudi it was 5 years ago.
True.
So right now it's not the same thing. Like your parents, your family's always gonna take care of you. That's
True.
the one thing about Saudi.
True.
Your parents are your
Yes.
parents until you fucking die.
Yeah.
You can have 100 fucking kids. You're still their kid at the end of the day.
Because they take care of you. There's a bit of entitlement, which is rightful. Rightful. I'm not going to say no. They're entitled to control whatever they can, whatever they want.
He said with great resentment.
Yes. Yep.
Well, that's the thing. I think it depends from family to family. But yes, your family has a huge influence on all these things that you do.
Yes.
Until you step out of that cocoon, you become your own person and you find your own identity. Some of them find it while they're still with their family, and then they have their private lives and they have their family life, which is a lot of people have here.
True.
A lot of people have here so many masks for different occasions.
True.
So that with time,
By my count, I have at least 7.
that's the thing. Like you have to. You have no fucking choice. You have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
You know?
circumstances are different. for a lot
You
of
also
people.
have to. I have to. Turks has to.
Yes.
Like certain places that we can't be like this. That's why when they find this and they're like, "What the fuck is going on here? What is
Wait a
this?"
minute. How? What? How?
They were so nice and respectful.
Exactly. كان مسكر الزر اللي فوق بعد.
And then they find us talking shit about them here.
Exactly.
You're like, that asshole in the dinner though. Anyway.
But see, I think even when it comes to Saudi, generally, let's say the Gulf region and the Arab world, and especially Saudi, family does play a huge role in your life. Like you cannot live away from your family. You cannot disassociate yourself from your family. You can, but you're living a very poor life if
A
you
lot,
do.
a lot.
And
of-
also, it's just how does it affect? Again, it depends on your family. It could have a positive effect. It could have a negative effect.
Yeah.
It depends on your family. It depends on how you live your life and so on, so on, so on. And what is right for you and what is wrong. That's also depends. From family to family is different.
Why do you think The Godfather was so popular here? More popular than like Scarface, for example. Why is Peaky Blinders popular here?
family.
Because it's all family.
Why are we talking about gangsters?
Because we're gonna get to Fast and Furious.
Exactly.
Because we are family.
You went with all gangsters.
We're all
right?
Vin Diesels.
It's all because it's all family based.
All right,
Here's
so
the
went with
thing.
Mighty
I think
Ducks.
a lot of this quote unquote struggle boils down to the individual's choice of who do I love more, my family or my own personal happiness.
Yes.
That is a lot of the
Then you become a true Saudi and you find a balance.
yes.
Yes. Because you
That-
respect
that's-
both.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to respect both.
Because that's a lot. That's where the tightrope is for a lot of people, and we're trying to thread that needle, so to speak. Like, okay, I'm
Too many
metaphors. Too many metaphors.
I'm sorry.
too many metaphors, but like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
2 more
As
questions.
long
before
as
we
the
bounce.
circus sounds just keep as you're going through life. Yep. Mhm.
All right. Who is the target audience for Saudi musicians and rappers singing / rapping in English?
Saudis.
Well,
People who appreciate good music.
this is the part where people are trying to say, oh, a lot of people in Saudi listen to English hip hop, so I'm going to make a sound like English hip hop, and then they're going to like me. Then they realize that that's not really working for them because they know that you're Saudi and they expect something different from you.
Yes.
They don't expect you to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
I will
So
say,
this
I
is
will
the
say one
dilemma
thing.
that
Don't
most people that
mimic
rap
the
in English
original,
in.
basically.
I will
Be
say. I
yourself.
will say one thing.
Yeah.
You can be yourself from here till fucking tomorrow.
Yeah.
If it doesn't show that there's value for you rapping in English, for me to feel like, oh, you're rapping in English, but I know it's about me. If I can't get that, then you just sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening.
As long as you're not trying to copy someone or someone's style. Okay, that could be the case at the beginning of your career where you're exploring, but you have to find your own voice.
Exactly.
I'll say one thing.
Your own message.
I'll say one thing. If you're a Saudi artist, I will give you one piece of advice. Don't put the word girl and ya in your lyrics. Find another lyric. Like girl,
But
yo,
girl,
I have no
and
problem with
yo
girl.
yeah.
have been
No, no, no,
successful
no.
since the
I
40s.
have no problem with girl. I have a problem with bitch. That's what I have a problem with.
What?
Fair enough. But like,
Say some Turks.
In today's
Say some
age,
Turks.
in
Like,
today's
No, I'm
age?
talking about here. Here.
Using that language,
Yes.
which I kind of agree with actually. Yeah.
sexist language.
And
No,
you
it's not
can-
about
you
sexist
can-
language.
you can use
Say a bit.
لا شوف get inspired from your own culture.
I'm
you know?
sorry that I missed that. That was fucking funny. You asshole. Okay?
Took a minute.
Took a minute. Took a minute.
Oh,
Replace the bitch with a bit. Oh my god. Yo, shout out to you.
See, there we go.
I appreciate you, number
And
one.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Get inspired from your own culture.
True.
Like use the language. We approach.
Make it authentically horrible.
Bait, please.
Okay, خلاص, he's just doing it.
Here's the thing. We speak English,
Yeah,
but our topic is all about Saudi. Our conversation is all about Saudi.
yeah.
So people who are in Saudi who speak English, excuse me, and they tune in to us, because I was bullshitting a lot, I had to cough. They tune into us, what they hear. They feel their relatability. They listen to something in English because they like hearing things in English, and they're hearing something that's local, talking about things that are happening in their own country, in their own cities. So there's relatability why they're looking at us. So if you're rapping in English, the number one thing that I'm always asked every time I let someone play a track that's from a Saudi who's rapping in English, they always ask me, what is he talking about? What is it for? What is he saying? How do I relate to this? Like, what is he mentioning? Oh, okay, he's talking about things that do not exist here. None of you are gangsters. None of you are
That's what I'm
hustlers.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, none of you are any of that bullshit. So what are you doing? Oh, it's about your money and what you're doing. Here's a funny thing.
There's nothing
Like, we
special.
understand artists are not making a lot of money, right? And you're talking about a lot of money to a country that has a lot of money.
And it's exactly.
It's
and
not working,
it's
bro.
a tired trope as well. Like, try something a little bit
It's
fresh.
a gimmick.
You know?
No one wants that gimmick. Everyone wants that value. I want to listen to you because I want that value. And that's going to be the problem that they're going to face for a long time until they find that value.
Yeah, I want to
So they
rap.
find their message and their
Yes.
voice.
Skinny didn't find to this day.
Yeah, I want to rap about a 9 to 5. I want to rap about Al Basma. That's what I want. in my
I
life.
mean, you can do that. Number one, you can do that.
No, you won't.
Just try really
No.
hard.
No.
Another question?
That's your hook right there.
No, Basma. No.
No, Shahi.
MBL, you know what to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Next one. Being your own person versus holding on to an identity that belongs to your family.
Oof. That's-
Yeah, y'all want to come in on?
That-
Hi, number one. Hi, number
I
one.
feel like you have some insight here that you can give us.
Yes,
Hello.
it is I, number one.
It is I, number one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You have a story to
Yes.
say.
You have a story, bro. Come on, we all know. You have to exhale.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You don't pick your family.
okay, Vin Diesel.
You don't pick your family. Really. You don't.
All right.
And whatever happens, you have certain expectations. You have certain presumptions about your family, your extended family. You don't have the luxury of living in a bubble, no matter what you do. We live in a culture where everything you do has the potential to cascade down to your family, no matter what it is. So the question really goes back to what I said. What do you love more? Do you want your individualism, quote unquote, your quote unquote truth, or your family? And it's about finding that balance. A lot of the time, it's people find that balance is like, okay, my public life is for my family, my private life is for me. يعني البس على مزاج الناس كل على مزاجك. That's the stereotype.
Pull a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think it's a lot less binary than people expect. Because speaking from my own experience, I tend to fluctuate between the circles a lot. Work, listener number one, is different than listener number one with his close family, listener number one with his extended family, listener number one with the boys.
The different masks
Yes,
we wear.
the different mask we wear. Sometimes the mask slips and like you were expecting pushback and like, oh, nothing really happened. So I can kind of cut loose. Sometimes I can tell a off-color joke around my conservative family and they laugh with me.
You inject a little bit of yourself slowly into the conversation for
Yes.
you to be yourself.
You ease him in.
Yes,
Yeah.
the thing is, the one thing that I would advise against is at no point do you state something or act in a way that is counter to your own beliefs. That's something that you hold near. You can plead the fifth, not comment, but don't say something that you don't believe in just for the sake of agreement.
Yeah.
Like whatever your ideas might be on like current topics, current issues, you have the option of not saying what you want or believe in, not to offend, but never say something you don't believe in just to pass by. Just plead the fifth. That's my opinion. Because that's one of the major ways you can be truthful to yourself.
I agree. And I
I
think
hear you.
and I think you highlighted a very good point, which is balance. Finding the balance between
Balance.
balance. Exactly. He said balance. Oh my God, balance. I was like, this guy knows what he's talking about. Between who you are and like who you truly are as your true self, and the expectations that you have coming from the family, from society, from the close circle around you, and being.
But
able
shouldn't it
to,
be as you get older, you become more of who you really are?
But you do either way. You do.
Yeah, because once you get older, like your parents are looking at you as an adult, right? So if you give them an adult that they like, and you get older, you get married, you have kids, and you're trying to be your own adult, do your own things, they're gonna get you. Oh, yo, you were not like this before, and they're all gonna blame your wife automatically. Say, yo, she changed you.
There's a phenomenon that I've noticed. Getting back to this, my experience. When you're younger, you're used to being told what to do, but now since I've entered my 30s, the new generation is on the come up. I'm like, yo, what do you mean ماجلس في آخر مجلس? What do you mean أجلس أول شيء مع باقي الرجال? Like, oh, this is a new phenomenon for me. So once you start to reach that elder-ish status, you can cut loose a little bit.
Well, but that's the thing. Okay, I need to watch my words carefully here, but you're coming from the back, right? So basically, when you were younger, you were basically thrown at the end of the table, right?
Yes,
And as you get older, you get closer to the table until you become one of the elders,
elderish.
elderish.
Guys, get him بالنص at
Yes.
least. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the middle right now, and slowly as things progress, he gets closer. I had a different way of going through this because I lived a different childhood. My
you
childhood
had-
was in the States. It
You
wasn't
had
here.
geographic differences.
All huge differences.
Cultural as well, not just
Cultural as well. And like I had to figure out who I am. My problem was worse than what you had because I had a family that lived abroad, but I had my uncles that never lived abroad. No, well, they go abroad, but they never really lived abroad. So I was trying to find myself who I am with my parents, with my brothers and sisters, and I had to find out who I am with myself and who I am with my cousins, who am I with public, I had to figure out who the fuck could I be with all these people.
and then those people are so very different.
All of them are different, and I couldn't. I couldn't because I put on the different masks, and it's exhausting.
You
bro.
lose yourself. You
Yeah.
lose your own personality.
I like how I was raised. I like the things that I lived through. I like the things that I experimented with and the adventures that I went on at a very young age. I love all of that, and I don't want to forget any of that. Because that made me who
you
I
are.
am today,
Yeah.
right? At the same time, it gave me things and it gave me certain drives that a lot of people here will not be able to get because they didn't have to do things that I had to do because they were, I'm not gonna say privileged, they were lucky enough not to do some of the things that I had to do. They were in a better position than me. So trying to keep myself of who I am and move forward, that was super difficult. I think to this day, I'm still not 100% with it. But at the end of the day, I figured out, I'm dying sooner or later, bro. It's like I've been to funerals since I was like 15, 16. I've been watching my friends like die for simple reasons, right? And like I understand that like it doesn't matter once you're buried. Once you're buried, all that bullshit, it doesn't matter. And people are gonna remember you however they want to remember you. It's not even in your control. You could be the nicest or the worst person. You could be the nicest person in the world, but you do one stupid thing to one person and he thinks of you as this asshole, and then you pass away, he's always gonna remember you as the asshole.
True.
Right? Where are you in this? Where are you living your life? Where are you doing the things that you want to do? A'malak, abatak, rabbi, all that. That's all you, right? Where are you in all of that? At the end of the day, it comes down to you. This is why I always tell like some of my boys that got married. I respect that everybody wants to be attached to their family and have the same values. But I do believe that once you get married and you're starting your own family, this is a chance for you to start your own fucking traditions. Build the things that you want for your kids. Keep in mind, a lot of people do not want to do that. They want the easy way out. Oh, this is my parents did, my grandparents did. We keep that train rolling, right?
Well, for some people, it's a struggle to get out of under that shadow as well.
That is also true.
It's not as easy for other people, you know?
None of this is easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Finding yourself and finding where you fit in the world is never fucking easy. And it's never going to be easy. But you work through it. You keep yourself in mind and your values. You have to have values. You have to create your own values. You can live off of other people's values, but you can also create your own. I, for example, I do not understand my values, right? I have so many values that's everywhere. So when I noticed that, I need to create my own values, I looked at people that I was admired about what they did. What was their drive? Jordan, Kobe, you name it, Messi, Ronaldo, like you name all these greats, musicians, artists. I look, especially him. Especially him. That's how I got to know Shamsi.
That's fucked up.
So when I started looking at what drives them, I started looking at the values that help them, which was hard work, dedication, and so on and so on. So I took those things because I wanted those things for myself. I wanted to be my values. Now, whether I'm achieving what I wanted to achieve or not, that's my business. That's my journey, right? Because again, like I can tell you my achievements, you'd be like, oh, that's amazing. I'll tell you, this is trash. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I created my own values based on what I wanted, and I'm gonna raise my children based on how I want to raise them. Now, whether it's right for society or not, that's their business, not mine. And it's up to my kids once they get old enough to make their own fucking decisions. Also, I'm gonna tell them these motherfuckers right now, you're gonna watch this in the future. Once you're fucking old enough, get your own shit, all right? Get the fuck out of here, all right? They're not here.
Get your own shit.
Hey, from now, I am not doing this bullshit when I'm raising my kid at 25. All right? I'm not doing this bullshit. No, he needs to be able to make decisions by 25. No, I'm sorry. Let me repeat this. He's gonna make decisions by fucking 16. I'm gonna raise my kids to learn how to make decisions.
It's going to be a lot of bad decisions.
Oh, look.
As long as they can make them.
Exactly.
As long as they can make
Exactly.
them. As long as they actually have the independence and the drive and the initiative to actually go and decide something.
Making mistakes does
rather than just
teach you a
waiting
lot.
to be told what to do.
Exactly.
I have a social theory.
Go ahead.
I was discussing this with some of the boys, and
Some of the boys.
Some
Yo,
of the
you
boys.
have no friends except us.
I have many.
They live in my head.
I have many. You know when واحد من الشيبان asks you to do something and you ask him a question, what's usually the response? دبر نفسك. دبر نفسك. We came to the conclusion that دبر نفسك صنعة رجال.
That's true.
It made
Yeah.
adults.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is our generation's critical thinking.
Yes, دبر نفسك.
Yes.
And you can tell when you meet somebody in real life that hasn't been told دبر نفسك.
That's true.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine that
No, I'll tell you an example. Like one of my friends, his brother is like 18, 19. He went to Jeddah, I think, to catch the Formula E, and his flight apparently got canceled or something like that. He was calling his brother to help him arrange a flight. Like, I don't know what to do, whatever. So in mid-conversation, he said, you know what? Actually, دبر نفسك. Like,
I respect that.
yes.
I respect that.
That's a very easy.
Yeah, you're not stuck in the fucking desert, all right? You can walk into an airport and figure your shit out.
You're not gonna,
Be a man.
hang out on a cliff.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man. Die alone.
Do the right thing.
Anyways, that's been fun. I appreciate everybody for the good questions and stuff like that.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
The beginning was awful.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, we're all exhausted.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Horrific. Again, it is the podcast, so
Couldn't have gone worse.
it's all right.
Date, please.
Wait, what episode are we?
We're 177.
Did we say that at the beginning?
Yeah,
I
we did.
don't think we said that. Did we say that? Thank you for paying attention.
Oh, he said them. Well, I hope everybody had a great
National Day weekend. كل عام والوطن بخير.
كل عام والوطن بخير and
كل عام وانتم بخير.
خلاص يا فلة.
thank you.
The great art of callbacks. Well done. Well done.
True comedy.
Yeah.
True comedy.
See, well done. Well done.
Well, anyway, next week we have a special. I'm joking. We have nothing special. By the way, keep your ears wide open for announcements about MOYA. Things are coming quick and fast, and you're gonna have to catch your tickets. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
And we'll update everybody soon once good intentions. Shout out to GI, shout out to Noor, shout out to Swizz. Once they're ready to make some announcements, we're ready to go. But MOYA is coming, ladies and gentlemen, sooner or later. Anyway, we out?
We out.
Peace.
We didn't talk about Swizz playing the Saudi track.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We didn't.
We didn't talk about
We
that.
didn't.
No, we didn't.
Let's give it a second real quick.
Okay.
First off, he didn't tell nobody.
Oh, for real?
He told nobody.
Okay.
None of us knew. Not me, not Entitled, not Noor. Nobody knew.
Surprise.
We all if I wasn't awake, I wouldn't even know.
Okay.
I was awake. I was like, yo, we're tagged. Why am I why is Swizz tagging me? I open it up. Also, I see Entitled. نحن كسعوديون. I'm like, hold up.
hang on.
Hold up, Swizz. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well,
It's a fire.
it's a fire fucking track.
It is a fire track.
crazy.
One of
It
the
is
best
a
tracks,
fire
honestly.
fucking track. I can play it right now, but I don't want to play it. I'm waiting for the drop to come out, and then I want people to all enjoy it in its true
Full
sound.
glory.
Yeah, but I would look forward for that album drop, man. Anyway, shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody. We out.
We out.
Peace.
Did you catch the
Peace.
spirit?
Yes.
We out. Yeah, let's go. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, thank you for being here, being all silent and pinging. By the way, shout out to the new podcast. We like
Amen.
it.
Congratulations.
Yes, we'll talk about it later on. Go away now. All right, peace. Let's go.
Peace.